Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about commonly used Excel formulas. This video is very helpful for people who are attending the interviews. Firstly, we'll discuss about basic maths formulas. Those are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and count. This is our data, and on this data, we are going to use these Excel formulas. Here I have taken product name, cost of goods sold per unit, profit per unit, total sales value per unit. And I am assuming that one customer, that is customer A, has sent the purchase order. Now let's understand how to use these formulas. Our first function is related to addition. Now if we want to know the total sales value, we should write is equal to sum brackets open and select the total cells by pressing shift and down arrow. Then brackets close, hit enter. If we don't want to write this formula, we can also use a shortcut key, that is Alt is equal to, then hit enter. Let's use the shortcut key to find out total cost of goods sold. Next is subtraction. We all know how to find profit. To find profit, we will deduct the cost of goods sold from total sales value. The total sales value is 915 and cost of goods sold is 480. To know the profit, we will deduct 480 from 915. Before subtracting the cost of goods sold from sales value, we will hard code the values in both the cells. If we place the cursor in cell E11 or the sales value cell, we can see the formula reflecting in the formula bar. One point we should always remember, that is, while working with Excel spreadsheet, we should always make sure that the values in the cells must be hard coded. Hard coded means we need to remove the formula from that particular cell. Because if we use the cell which has got a formula in it for another functions, we may encounter some error message. In order to avoid these errors, we are hard coding the values. To remove the formula, we will copy the cell by using a shortcut key, that is Ctrl+C, and then do a right click, select paste special, then select values. Or we can use a shortcut key for paste special values, that is Alt-E-S-V. Let's hardcode the total cost of goods sold value. Now to find the profit, we will write is equal to select 915 cell, press minus and then select 480 cell, then hit enter. Profit is 435. To find whether the profit is correct or not, we will add the total values in profit column. The total of profit column is 435. And the value that we got after subtracting 480 from 915 is 435. So the profit that we arrived at is correct. Next is multiplication. If we want to multiply two numbers, we can use product function. Based on this data, we can say the customer has ordered 10 soaps. One soap cost is 25. To find out 10 soaps cost, we need to multiply 10 into 25. To do this in Excel, we can use product function. Now we will type is equal to product brackets open, select cell 10, comma, then select cell 25. Brackets close, then hit enter. If we don't want to use the product formula, then we can simply write is equal to select the 10 cell, press star symbol, then select 25. Hit enter. Even this will work same like product function. Now we will copy paste the formula for the remaining cells. To copy, the shortcut key is Ctrl plus C. To paste, the shortcut key is Ctrl plus V. Total purchase order value is 2,900. So the customer has to pay 2,900 to the business. Next is division. If we want to know the price per unit, we will divide total amount by number of products purchased. In Excel, we can use a function called quotient function. Now let's type the quotient formula. Is equal to quotient, brackets open, numerator, that is cell 250, comma, denominator, that is cell 10, brackets close, then hit enter. If we don't want to use quotient function, we can just write is equal to select 150 cell, then key in by symbol or backslash symbol, then select 3 cell. Now hit enter. We'll copy paste the formula for the remaining cells. Next is count. To find how many products are there in the purchase order, we can write is equal to count, then select the range and brackets close, hit enter. Now we will see the formulas related to logic. To use these logic formulas, we are considering the data which is in column H, I, J, K. That is maximum quantity per order, maximum discount given, customer order and discount requested. Customer order column represents the purchase order that the customer has sent to business. Discount requested column represents the discount requested by customer to the business. Maximum quantity per order column represents the maximum quantity that the business can deliver to customer for one order. Maximum discount column represents the maximum discount that the business can give to the customer on each product. Now we will use these formulas. Our first formula is AND. Let's write the formula in cell L2 is equal to AND, brackets open, select J2 and press less than symbol and then select H2. This is our first logic. Second logic is select K2 cell and then press less than symbol. Then select I2 cell. Brackets close and hit enter. This formula says customer order should be less than maximum quantity per order. That is our first logic. And our second logic is the discount requested should be less than maximum discount given. When these two conditions are satisfied, only then the business can accept the purchase order. That is the reason we have written the formula like this. AND function, that is the AND formula, ensures that both logics or conditions that we have mentioned in the formula are true. When the conditions are true, the result will be true. If any one of the condition is not true, the result will appear as false. We will copy paste the formula for the remaining cells. If we see in cell L4, the result is false because our first logic is customer order should be less than maximum quantity per order, which is true. But the discount requested should be less than maximum discount given. But here the discount requested is higher than the maximum discount given. So the result is false. Next is R. This is also same like AND formula, but the only difference is AND formula makes sure that all the conditions given in the formula are true. Only then it results true, otherwise it results false. Whereas OR formula makes sure that any one of the conditions given in the formula is true. Not necessarily it should satisfy all the conditions. Let's write the formula, then we will understand it better. In cell M2 is equal to brackets open, and I am using the same conditions or logics, that is customer order should be less than maximum quantity per order. That is our first condition. Second condition is the discount requested should be less than maximum discount given. This is our second condition. Now close the bracket and hit enter. We'll copy paste the formula for the remaining cells. If we see in cell M4, the result is true. Here, the both conditions that we have given in the formula are not true. Only one condition is true, the other condition is false. That is, the customer order is less than maximum quantity per order. It is true. Whereas, the discount requested should be less than maximum discount given. But here it is greater than maximum discount given. Even though the second condition is false, the result is true. That is the difference between AND and OR formula. OR formula makes sure any one of the condition is true. Then the result will be true. Whereas AND formula makes sure all conditions that we have given in the formula are true. Only then the result will appear as true. Next is if. Here also in the formula we will mention the condition and the desired output. Let's write the formula so that we can understand it better. In cell N2 we'll write is equal to if brackets open, same condition, that is the customer order should be less than maximum quantity per order. That is the condition. Here also we are using the same condition. If the customer order is less than maximum quantity per order, then the result should be OK. We will mention this in inverted quotations, comma, otherwise the result should appear as not OK. This also will mention in inverted quotations and brackets close. Hit enter. We'll copy paste the formula for remaining cells. If we see in cell N6, the result is not OK because the customer order is greater than maximum quantity per order. Wherever the condition is true, the result is appearing as OK. When the condition is false, the result is not OK. Next is NOT. NOT logic gives us the reverse value. For example, we'll take the same condition to understand it better. That is, the customer order should be less than maximum quantity per order. If the condition is true, then the NOT formula results false. If the condition is false, the NOT formula results true. Now let's write the formula in cell O2. Is equal to NOT, brackets open, same condition, the customer order should be less than maximum quantity per order. Brackets close, hit enter. The result is false. Even though the customer order is less than maximum quantity per order, the NOT formula results false. Basically, the NOT formula gives us the reverse value. We'll copy paste the formula for other cells. Wherever the condition is false, the NOT formula results true. Wherever the condition is true, the NOT formula results false. Now we will see formulas related to text. These formulas helps us to pick the letters in a word from left, right, middle, and also these formulas helps us to join the words, replace the old text with new text, remove the extra spaces between the words and capitalizing the words. And finally, these formulas helps us to remove the non-printable characters in the cells. The data that we are going to consider to use these formulas are these three columns. Now let's see our first formula. Clean helps us to remove non-printable characters which are there in the cells. Now we'll write this formula in cell J2 is equal to clean brackets open and select cell B2 brackets close and hit enter. In B2 cell we can see a rectangle symbol next to the word which is a non-printable character. Clean formula helps us to remove these non-printable characters. Similarly, in cell B3, B4 and B5 also we have non-printable characters. Clean formula has eliminated the non-printable characters. Next is trim. Trim formula helps us to remove the extra spaces between the words. Let's write the formula in cell K2. Is equal to trim brackets open, select cell A2 and brackets close, hit enter. Since there is only one word in cell A2, we don't see any difference. Let's copy paste the formula in other cells. If we notice in cell A7, A8 and A10, we can see extra spaces between the words. The trim formula deleted the extra spaces. Next is concatenate. Concatenate formula helps us to join the various cells. For example, in cell A2 we will write is equal to concatenate brackets open. Here I would like to join cell A2 that is soap and cell I2 that is 12 and cell J2 that is high. Brackets close, hit enter. Now we can see all the three cells are appearing as one word. Here I have taken only 3 cells, but you can take your desired number of cells. Let's copy paste the formula in other cells. Next formula is exact. This formula helps us to match 2 different cells. Before using this formula, I will hard code the text in column K. Then we will match column K text to column A text. In cell M2 we will write is equal to exact brackets open, select K2 and A2 because we are trying to match the text which are present in these 2 cells. Brackets close, hit enter. If both the words are matching, the result appears as true. If both the words are not matching, then the result appears as false. If we notice in cell M7, M8 and M10, the result is false because in cell A7, A8 and A10 we have extra spaces. So the result is false. Let's change the spelling in cell A9 and see how the result appears. I am changing the spelling from N to H. The result in M9 will be false because it is not matching with K9. Next is left formula. Left formula helps us to pick the letters from left side of the word. Let's write the formula in cell N2 is equal to left brackets open, select K2 that is soap and number of characters is 2. Brackets close, hit enter. The result is SO because we need only 2 characters from left side of the word. So the result is SO. If we change the number of characters from 2 to 3, then the result will be SOA. Let's copy paste the formula for the remaining cells. Now I will change the number of characters from 2 to 3 in cell N3. The result is SHA. Here the formula picked 3 letters from left. The number of characters can be changed according to your wish and also according to the length of the word. Next is Len. Len formula tells us the total number of letters in a particular cell. Let's write the formula in cell O2 is equal to len brackets open, select cell K2, that is soap, brackets close, hit enter. The result is 4 because in soap word the total number of letters present are only 4. Let's copy paste the formula for remaining cells. Next formula is lower. This formula helps us to change the letters from capital to small. Instead of lower, if we use upper, then we can change small letters to capital letters. Now let's write the formula in cell P2. If we notice, the first letter, that is S, has changed into small s. Let's copy paste the formula for other cells. Next is mid. Mid formula helps us to pick the middle letters of a word. Like how we have left formula, similarly we have mid formula. Here also we have to select the required cell and decide number of characters. But unlike left formula, we have to input one more number in the formula, that is starting number. Mid formula picks the letters from starting number. Let's understand this by writing the formula. Is equal to mid brackets open. We'll select the required text. Here I am selecting cell K2, that is soap. The starting number is 3 and the desired number of characters are 2. Brackets close, hit enter. The result is AP. If we see the formula, the starting number that we have mentioned is 3. Third letter in soap is A. A mid formula picks 2 characters from third letter. That is the reason the result is AP. Let's change the desired characters and starting number for next cell. Now the result is POO. You can change the starting number and desired characters numbers according to your wish. Let's copy paste the formula for other cells. Next is proper. Proper formula helps us to capitalize the beginning letter of a word. Let's write the formula in cell R2. Now we'll copy paste the formula in remaining cells also. If we notice in cell K4, that is toothpaste, P is in small letter. But in cell R4, P has changed to capital letter. Next is replace. Replace function helps us to replace the old text with new text. Let's write the formula in S2 is equal to replace brackets open R2, that is soap. 3 is the starting number. That means the third letter in the word, which is A, and 1. 1 is number of characters, comma, new text, that is U. Brackets close, hit enter. This formula says, from third letter, I would like to replace one character with new text, that is U. In cell S3, let's change the starting letter from 3 to 7 and number of characters is 1. The new text is U. The 7th letter of shampoo is O. We have replaced the 7th letter with U. Let's copy paste the formula for remaining cells. Next is repeat. This function helps us to repeat the same word for number of times. Let's write the formula in cell T2 is equal to repeat brackets open, select the text, comma, number of times we need that word to repeat. Here I am giving 2, which means I want this word to appear 2 times. Brackets close, hit enter. Let's change the number to 3 in cell T3. We can see the word is repeating for 3 times. Next is right. Like how we have done left formula, now we are doing right formula. Left formula helps us to pick the letters from left side of the word, whereas right formula helps us to pick the letters from right side of the word. Let's write the formula in cell U2. Now we'll see the formulas related to date and time. First is Edate. Edate helps us to change the date. Let's write the formula to understand it better. Is equal to Edate, brackets open, select the date whichever we want to change, and number of months. Here I am giving 2, comma, brackets close, hit enter. The starting date that we have selected is 1st Jan 2021 and number of months I have mentioned in the formula is 2. The Edate formula changed the month from Jan to March because 2 months from January is March. Let's change the number of months to 3. Now the Edate formula changed the date from February to May because 3 months from February is May. Next is networking days. The networking days formula helps us to calculate number of working days in a given period. This formula automatically considers Saturday and Sunday as weekends. We don't have to specify the weekend date while writing the formula. Let's calculate working days for this period. In cell M2, we are going to write is equal to net work days, brackets open, start date that is 1/1/2021 and end date is 31/1/2021 and holidays is given in the period and select holidays, brackets close, enter. Here I am not giving weekend date because the formula automatically takes Saturday and Sunday as weekends. The result is 20. If we calculate the working days in January month, the working days is 21. But we have a holiday that is 26th Jan is holiday. So the working days will be 20. So our result is matching with the total working days in January month. Next formula is network days Intl. The only difference between network days and network days Intl is while using network days, I have not selected any particular days for weekends. But in network days Intl, we have an option to select weekend dates. Let's write the formula so that we can understand it better. In cell N2, select start date, end date and weekend date. Here I am selecting Sunday only. So the number is 11 and select the holidays, brackets close, hit enter. We can change the weekend number according to our requirement. If we compare the result with the previous formula, that is network days formula, the working days have increased because I have selected the weekend day as Sunday only. Next is now. Now function gives us the current date or today's date. Let's write the formula is equal to now brackets open, close, hit enter. Next is year Frac formula. This formula helps us to find the difference between 2 years. For example, if we want to calculate the date of birth, then we can use this formula. Let's write the formula now. Is equal to year Frac, brackets open, start date, comma, end date, brackets close and hit enter. Basis is nothing but number of days in a year. If we don't select the basis, it automatically considers 360 days in a year. Now we'll see some formulas related to lookup and references. Our first formula is choose. This formula helps us to pick the words in a list of words based on the serial number. For example, soap, shampoo, toothpaste and conditioner are manufactured according to the usage. Let's assume soap is used for skin care, shampoo is used for hair care, toothpaste is used for teeth, conditioner is used for hair. Now we'll create a list with the help of choose formula. In cell B2, we write is equal to choose brackets open index number. Index number is according to the list that we are going to type. Here I am typing 1 because in the list I am going to mention skin in the first place. Once we complete the list, you will understand it better. After index number, the list starts with inverted quotations. Here I am writing skin, hair, teeth, brackets close and hit enter. Since we have mentioned 1 as an index number, the result is appearing as skin because skin is first in the list. Now we will change the index number to 2. The result is hair because hair is second in the list. Likewise, we can change the index number and see the result for other 2 cells. Next is column. Column formula helps us to find the column number. Let's write the formula in cell 2 so that we can understand it better. Is equal to column, brackets open, select the text, hit enter. The result is 1 because the selected text is in first column. Similarly, we can select the range of data. Now the result is 2 because the selected range is still second column. Next is index. If we want one value to be displayed on a particular cell, then we can use this index formula. All we have to do is we should mention the row and column reference. Then we can see the value in a different cell. Let's assume I want skin to appear in cell D2. Then the formula would be is equal to index brackets open. I have selected the whole range starting from A1 to B5, comma, row number is 2 and column number is also 2. Brackets close, hit enter. The result is skin. If we want hair to appear in next cell, then we have to change the row number from 2 to 3. Column number remains same because hair is in column 2. Likewise, we can do it for other cells also. Next is indirect. This formula helps us to link one cell to another cell. Let's write the formula in cell E2. Is equal to indirect brackets open in inverted quotations. We will mention the cell reference. Brackets close, hit enter. Let's copy the formula for other cells. Next is match formula. If we want to match one cell text with another cell text, we can use match formula. After using match formula, if the text is matching, match formula provides the row number. If not, it displays an error message as NA. Let's assume you want to match cell E2, that is soap, with cell A2. In A2 also we have soap. Match formula checks whether these two texts are matching or not. If it is matching, it gives the row number. If not, it displays an error message as NA. Let's write the formula in cell F1. Is equal to match brackets open, select E2, which is the lookup value, and next it is lookup array. Array is nothing but the range. Here I have selected the data from A2 to A5 because with this data I am trying to match the text which is in cell E2, comma 0. 0 is because I am selecting exact match. Brackets close, hit enter. Likewise, we can do this for remaining cells. We can copy the formula for remaining cells. Next formula is rows. Row formula helps us to find the row number. Previously, we have done with column formula. Column formula helps us to find column number. Row formula helps us to find row number. Let's write the formula in cell G2. Next is Vlookup, Hlookup and pivot table. These formulas are widely used in multinational companies. Vlookup means vertical lookup. Hlookup means horizontal lookup. First we will see Vlookup formula. Let's assume you want to find profit per unit for product soap. Then the formula would be is equal to Vlookup, and the lookup value will be soap, that is A2. And the table array will be A2 to E5 because profit per unit is in column E. And the lookup value is A2. Column index number is 5 because profit per unit is in 5th column. Exact match is false, approximate match is true. If you type 0, it automatically considers it as exact match. We'll copy paste the formula for remaining cells. Next is Hlookup. In Vlookup formula, we have given column reference number. In Hlookup formula, we will give row reference number. Now let's write the formula in cell G2. Is equal to Hlookup, brackets open. Let's assume that we want to find inventory value for each and every product. Then the lookup value will be D1 because we want to find inventory value. And the table array would be A1 to D5. And the row index number will be 2, 0. 0 is for exact match. Brackets close, hit enter. Let's copy paste the formula for other cells. Next is pivot table. We can insert pivot table by using a shortcut key, that is Alt DP. Otherwise, we can insert pivot table by clicking on the insert menu, then go to pivot table. In the insert option, select pivot table. Here I am dragging product name under row labels and also sales value per unit and profit per unit under values. We can discuss more about pivot table in next video. If you guys have any questions related to these formulas, please don't hesitate to post them in the comment section. And also, if you like the explanation, do not forget to click on the subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching this video.